Do you need Microsoft 365 multi-factor authentication? Well, the stats do not lie. Every month, 1.2 million Microsoft 365 accounts are hacked. 99% of those aren't using multi-factor authentication. Multi-factor authentication means you will use your password, so normal email address and password, then it will ping a secondary device. So whether it phones you, whether it sends a text message, or you use the Authenticator app, you go in, then you put in an additional code. This is the multi-factor side of things. It's not just relying on a singular sign-on, it's multiple. Threats are constantly evolving. If you just rely on a firewall or an antivirus to stop these threats coming in, this is what can cause the issue. So we always recommend that our clients have multi-factor authentication. If you've had Microsoft 365 for a period of time, you probably wouldn't need it. Whereas now, if it's a relatively new environment, then they do insist on having multi-factor authentication. Also, you can use Microsoft Authenticator for other forms of logging into software. That's the good thing with Microsoft being the main dominant player. If you set up Microsoft Multi-Factor, then you can just select with your other softwares to use it. This makes it a lot slicker and quicker for your team to be using those softwares as well, because you'll only need to log in once, but you can go into multiple platforms. So it's a really efficient way of working as well. This also brings us to passwords. Make sure you enforce a strong password policy. This is having variables within the password, uppercase and lowercase, also insisting on numbers and symbols. But then we find that it's difficult to remember passwords because you should have different passwords for different softwares. But a really good process to do is try and always change the letters in the same way. An example might be, rather than have an E, you use the number 3. If you always have the first letter as a capital, maybe the last one as an exclamation mark, so it can be, rather than a 1, it's an exclamation mark. We can also help your business and your team with team training. We offer cyber training that is regular. So every month your team can receive different types of cyber training to ensure that they are using best in practice for keeping your business safe and secure. So to talk anything about us setting up multi-factor authentication for your Microsoft 365 or to help with your team training, please click on the link. We'd love to discuss this further.